Planet Fitness saga. I came in Monday. There's a man in the women's locker room shaving. A little girl sitting in the corner. She could have been 12 years old. I don't know how old she was. In a towel. Kind of freaked out that there's a man shaving in her locker room. Well, I was offended. I took a picture of him and I asked him, why are you there? You're a man with a penis. Why are you in the women's locker room? And he justified by saying, I'm queer LGB. And I said, you shouldn't be in the women's locker room. Well, I left. And as I said this morning, I got canceled. Planet Fitness is defending the man in the women's locker room, the man with the penis, rather than the child sitting in the corner with a towel wrapped around her. I took that picture because I felt like I was in an unsafe space.
Honestly, I would feel like I'm in a goddamn Twilight Zone. Like, I never thought in a million years, like, I would see the world protect a man over a child in this form and fashion. Like, it's crazy.
And so I'm probably going to go report this to the police today, but I just want to tell Samantha and Joe that work there and own it, thank you so much for canceling my membership. You saved me the trip. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
So you would think, right, that Planet Fitness would learn their lesson when they lost $400 million, but they didn't, because you're about to watch a video of a man in Planet Fitness in the women's locker room. Keep watching.
From a Planet Fitness locker room is going viral online. What appears to be a man using the women's locker room at a location in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. In addition to the clothing and this person's physical appearance, you can clearly see the patron has a full beard and goatee.
And these photos taken by a local high school senior, here's another one, who's a member at this gym. So again, a high school girl. And she says she went to the front desk. She's questioning why there was a man in the women's locker room, as anyone would, and was told it may be a biological woman who's transitioning to a man. Again, it may be that. But apparently Planet Fitness staff were just guessing about that, which appears to be a violation of their own policy on transgender members. We'll get to that in a moment. Mary Edwards is the high school senior who encountered this person in question in that locker room, and Justin Edwards is here. That is her father. We thank you both for coming on. So we've done a story very similar to this one, in theory almost identical to this one here, this coming out of a Planet Fitness in Alaska. Here we are in Pennsylvania. Mary, we can only imagine what that was like walking in to the locker room, to the women's locker room, seeing what appeared to be a man there. Can you explain to the viewers, as we look at the photos, what happened? You were going through a workout, you were done for the day, or were you just getting started and then this happened?
Yes, sir. So I had just finished a workout, and just to clarify, I'm actually not a Planet Fitness member. I was going as a guest with a friend who is a member. So yes, I had just finished a workout. I was heading into the locker room, and as many locker rooms are, the bathroom is connected to the locker room. And as I was getting my things out of my locker, this what appears to be a man, though I'm not certain, came out of the women's bathroom into the women's locker room, as you can see in my photos. And I was just in shock because this is the stuff that I see on the news. I see these other stories, but then it was right there in front of my face. And from what it looks like, it did fully look like a man to me. And at first I was fully convinced it was a man, although now, again, I'm not sure.
Listen, if it quacks like a duck, it is a duck. That was a man. A full biological man. I hate that we have to have these woke politics and we can't assume someone's gender or we'll feel like we're offending them. No, that was a man. And the fact that he feels that comfortable just to be around other women like that, he doesn't feel weirded out at all. It just shows me the lack of respect that they have for us, you know? But we have to respect their gender that they made up and their names that they made up. It's crazy.
And Mary, well, in that moment, again, the initial assumption that you had was this person who's dressed in traditionally male clothing and has facial hair. How did you feel thinking, at least, that a man was in a woman's locker room?
I felt extremely uncomfortable. There should be no instance where a person who is a man or displays himself as a man should be in a women's only space. And just to clarify, this is the women's locker room. So this person, whatever they truly are, should not have been in there.
Let me bring in Dad. Mr. Edwards, I'm sure this was not happy news to hear what your daughter encountered when she's going again to work out, to enter a safe area for women. Can you walk us through what it's like to be a parent hearing this story?
I'll tell you, as a guy that grew up like in the late 70s and through the 80s, I constantly heard that women needed their own spaces, and I agree with that 1,000%. What we're doing now just doesn't make any sense to me, because I don't know where a young girl can go and feel safe if not in a locker room at a gym and not be exposed to what appears to be a man. I just don't know how we even got to this point. It makes me angry. I don't know how to explain that part of it. It makes me angry, but it also makes me sad that she would even have to deal with that. That's something that she would even have to question, or that let alone the staff couldn't have a better answer than, we don't know.
I really sympathize with this dad. But parents, it's time for some tough love, and hear me out. You guys have to fight tooth and nails for your children in this generation. And that means calling stuff out. And that means exposing this stuff just like you did today. So bravo to you. Bravo to you for protecting your daughter and standing beside your daughter and supporting your daughter emotionally through this trauma. You know, it looks like she's taking it well, but you don't know what people are going through behind closed doors. So I hope she's doing well emotionally. But as you know, a parent, you have to fight tooth and nail. You have to fight for these laws to be changed. You have to fight for policies. And at the end of the day, you can't tell these businesses what to do. But at the end of the day, public politics is a real thing, and our voices are very important. And that's why they lost millions and millions of dollars, and they will continue to lose that money as long as we keep our foots on their necks. So let's keep up the good work, y'all, and let's keep boycotting people that are against women. Point blank, period.